Hundreds of millions of people have seen these videos and shared them on social media. It's hard to overstate just how costly that's been for United Airlines. David Dow, a doctor based near Louisville, Kentucky, is dragged down the aisle of a flight he'd paid to be on. He was one of 4 passengers requested to give up their seats to United employees on an overbooked flight. One of the aviation police officers that did this has been suspended. United CEO Oscar Munoz has apologized repeatedly, saying most recently that no one should be treated this way. But he's also told airline staff in an email that the passenger was belligerent and disruptive, so his words have done little to quell the outrage. The fact that Dr. Dow, an American citizen, was of Asian origin has raised questions of racism, not least in China, a major destination for United. Calls for a boycott of the airline are appearing on China's version of Twitter. In the U.S., the head of an Asian American advocacy group says he may ask members not to fly United to the group's next convention in Chicago.
I will be seriously asking our members and delegates to reconsider their travel plans into Chicago unless there's adequate response to all the suggestions that have been made here today.
At the daily White House press briefing, spokesman Sean Spicer said President Trump had seen the videos of Dr. Dow's violent treatment.
I don't think anyone looks at that video and isn't a little disturbed that another human being is treated that way.
Speaking through a lawyer, Dr. Dow and his family expressed thanks for the widespread support he's received and said there wouldn't be any more detailed comment for the media. Colleagues at the clinic where he works have expressed shock and described him as a pleasant man. Amid fears of the impact on future flight bookings, United shares lost hundreds of millions of dollars on Tuesday.
The dedicated people of United Airlines,
an airline that asks consumers in its ads to fly the friendly skies, is struggling and so far failing to restore a badly damaged reputation.
We're United Airlines. You do what we say, when we say, and there won't be a problem.
TV comedy shows and social media have been having a field day over the United Airlines PR disaster, which saw video of a passenger being hauled off a plane go viral.
Give us a problem and we'll drag your ass off the plane. And if you resist...
On Tuesday, the airline's chief executive apologized for the treatment, saying, "We'll fix this."
United Airlines, you.
The video showing the man being pulled off the overbooked internal US flight brought a dip in United's operating company shares of up to 4.4%. In China alone, it was viewed hundreds of millions of times. The passenger, reportedly a doctor of Vietnamese origin, had argued he needed to fly to see patients. It's focused attention on the common airline practice of overbooking.
All airlines, and it's not just this particular one, although of course they've handled this operation very badly, all airlines will routinely try and overbook their airlines because they know or they assume there will normally be a number of people who will book and not turn up.
In an earlier internal memo to staff, United's chief executive blamed the event on the fact the passenger had defied security officers. It's now promising a thorough review of company practice, including of how overbookings are handled.